guys, it's Running Kimono. So in today's video, this video is for new shoppers over at Walgreens. It is the basics, it is the 101, it is how to navigate successfully in the store and not be too overwhelmed. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is just some basics. And it's like anything in life. When you were first learning how to drive a car, I mean, you went out with your driver's ed teacher or a parent and learned the basics. The first time you got in that car, it was very intimidating and everything was like, oh, what's this? What's that? And you had a lot of questions. And it's very similar to shopping over at Walgreens. Sometimes it can be so overwhelming because there is so much to know when you're shopping. But if you can learn the basics, I think it is the best pharmacy to shop at, in my humble opinion. I have been couponing for 7+ years and it is my favorite store to shop at. But that being said, when you are just starting out, it can be very overwhelming and you just need to take a chill pill. You need a willingness to learn. So you're not going to learn this overnight. It's like learning how to drive a car. It takes a while. Give yourself some time to make mistakes and learn. Be super, super observant. Listen, and be super patient. And one of the great things about Walgreens is there's, as of June of 2018, 9,800 stores in the U.S. It is the biggest of all the pharmacy chains. So any small town, there is a Walgreens. So for a lot of us who live in smaller towns, it's fantastic. And one thing you will need is obviously your Walgreens store card. You will ask for one at the store and they will set you up. Once you have that basic card information, go to walgreens.com and then set up an electronic account so you can add extra coupons and get extra savings. Alternatively, you can also go to the App Store and download it. So very easy to do, but something I would do right away if you have a Walgreens store card. Okay, guys, so when you walk into the store, here it is. You have both the store flyers and the big book of savings or savings book for whatever the month is. Every month has a different savings book, and both the flyer and the big book are free to take. Don't ever pay anyone money for them. They're free to take, just to stress that. But grab both of those when you're going shopping over at Walgreens. And inside, there are Walgreens coupons. So these are unique coupons because it isn't a manufacturer coupon. Thus, you can stack these IVCs with manufacturer coupons on an item and it'll work perfectly. And how this typically works is you get your cashier to scan this once and it'll apply to all of the items. So say you're buying 20 of these Reese candies, you would scan this once and that 50% off of 2 would apply to every item. Just to note that, because a lot of people think that you have to scan it 20 times, and nope, at Walgreens you scan it one and you're done. So also, let's just look at this again. So the IVC stands for the Instant Value Coupon. It's either found in that big book that we saw in the previous slide, or it can also be found in the flyer. Sometimes they have these special coupons inside of their flyer. And again, they are free to take and use. And if you cannot find it, ask your cashier, especially at the end of the month. Sometimes those books go missing in the stores, and usually they have one either at the beauty counter, at the front of the store. Do not be shy to ask. Okay, guys, so here's the grid of the point system as of, I think, the second week of May. This is how it is. So $1 is 1,000 points. It goes to $2, which is 2,000. $3, which is 3,000, 4 is 4,000, 5 is 5,000. The new higher tiers, 10 is 10,000, 20 is 20,000, and 50 is 50,000. I believe you can do 50,000 transactions per day per store card, but pretty easy to follow. And if you want something a little more expensive and you have the points on your store card, you can either do it online or in store. Very easy to do. And one question that I do get asked a lot is, how long are these points valid for? From when they are earned, it's typically valid for a year. Now, if your card is inactive, I think for 3 or 4 months, they might be taken away. So it's always good to go in there, at least once a month to at least buy a pack of gum or something to make sure your card's in good standing. With these points, it is okay to use the IVC coupons in concert with it, along with coupons and along with register rewards. And yes, you can use points on sales items or clearance items. Now, Walgreens also has a beauty program, and how this works is you buy $50 of earmarked beauty products and you will get back 5,000 points, which is $5. And you can earn this progressive. You don't have to buy it all in one shot, just to note that. But it's really easy. It's basically buying $50, and again, It's on nail, shampoo, body wash, makeup tools, makeup. And once you get to the price point of $50, you're awarded that 5,000 points. And yes, you can absolutely use coupons with this promotion. And again, the way this tracks, if you go and do a bunch of smaller transactions, it will just keep growing that $50 on beauty products. So it's just an initiative to get you into the store buying those certain products to get this little bonus. Now on Walgreens.com or on the app, if you go to weekly ad and coupons, which is like one of the scroll bars or subcategory bars, these will pop up, and it's basically your weekly ad, which shows up every Wednesday, the one for the following week, along with the savings book, which is that big book of savings that we were talking about earlier. So if you ever want to look at it online, boom, there it is. And just to show you guys really quickly, this is a cover of one of the flyers, and you just click on it and boom, there it is. And if you want to look at a PDF of it in high quality, you have that option either on Walgreens.com or through the app. Now looking at the coupons folder, basically if you click recommended, sometimes extra boosters and extra value coupons will show up, the stuff that is earmarked specifically for you. Those show up infrequently though, and then if you look right here, we have the different categories. So if you don't have the time to go through every single coupon and you're just searching for something specific, this is a way to look for certain products. If you're looking for something for babies or a beauty coupon. And these are always on a one-time use as well. So it's once per store account. So here are some coupons that I could possibly clip. If I wanted to use that Excedrin, it's a one and done. I can't use that Excedrin coupon 4 times, just to note that. And I think there's a certain earmarked amount of coupons that you can clip if it's like 50 or 75, but after that, you're maxed out. They will not let you clip anymore. So clip them very wisely that you're not clipping absolutely every single one. And one of the great things that Walgreens often does is they have promotions where, you spend 25, you get back 5,000 points. That might be on the cover of a flyer. And then alternatively, they also have an electronic booster. Now, for many, many years, that often works where you can stack both of them. So if you're lucky to get that electronic booster and then you get your cashier to scan the paper one, you'll get 10,000 points when you spend $25, and that happens only during certain weeks just to get you in the store. Alternatively, there's also these, which are a paper booster, and these often come out of the Catalina machine, and this is always a year mileage might vary. Not everybody will get these, but the more you shop, the more these special coupons present themselves. Now, what is a register reward or Catalina machine? This is what the machine looks like. The company is called Catalina, so they are dubbed as cats. It's just a nickname. But this is what it is, and hopefully that machine is always on and all the buttons are green, not that red one of doom at the bottom. And typically what comes out of those machines are messages from manufacturers, coupons, and these guys, which are called your register rewards over at Walgreens, or an RR. And it's basically a coupon. So you buy a certain amount and then you're rewarded this. And for some things, like sometimes they have free items where you buy it and then you pay it out of pocket and then you get one of these back. So those are always stupendous. And it's a way to amass a lot of stuff for free. Let's talk really quickly about Walgreens gift cards and how to use them properly. I would recommend to not ever buy them if somebody gives one to you, or if you get one from a return, just use them very wisely. So if you are doing a deal with a points booster or a spend offer, like, spend 15, get back 5,000 points, and you want to use this gift card to pay back down the balance, you will not be rewarded the points, because a gift card is essentially store money and they will not give you the points on that. Hopefully that's crystal clear. And if you return an item and the cashier gives you a gift card, again, that gift card is considered points. So hopefully that is like crystal clear. The only way I would use a gift card is deals that you're getting like register rewards, or if you're just buying straight up clearance merch, you can do that as well with a gift card. Dan, this is probably the question I get asked the most. What's the difference of when you can and cannot use points to pay down a balance? And it is a little confusing, but hey, it's Walgreens, and I don't know why they do this stuff, but they do it. So the first one on the top is a spend scenario. And as you can see with the Vaseline and Pond's, it says earn 3,000 points when you spend $12. In that case, you cannot use points to pay the balance. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Don't even try it. Now, if you look at the bottom, it says when you buy these 2 items, you get back 2,000 points. And when it has the word buy, it is okay to use points. Kind of tricky, but you got to commit that to memory if you're going to be a serious Walgreens shopper. So let's look at a couple examples. This first one is a buy scenario, and it's on these toothpastes. And I know the verbiage is tiny there, but when it says buy, when you buy 2, you'll get back a $4 reward. So in that scenario, you can absolutely use points, roll points, however you want to say it, but you can use points. It is no issue, no problem, and it will work because the word buy is in the breakdown in the flyer. Online, let's look at one a little closely. It's with these deodorants, buy one, get one 50% off. And when you buy 2, you get back 2,000 points. So if you wanted to use points to pay down the balance of some of this, by all means go for it because the word buy is included. Now, just taking this to another level, if you want to go to a store and start reading tags to make sure that you're not messing up, if you look at it, this is for the deodorant again, and it says in the fine print right there, when you buy 2 participating, see it's right there, boom, you'll get your 2,000 points. So that will work to use points to pay the balance of that. Now here's the scenario with the spend. It is with these Love Beauty Planet shampoos. And this is a scenario where we're using a booster and a deal that is a spend. The spend for this is when you spend $12, you're getting back 3,000 points. So because it is with the booster and the spend scenario, don't use points or you will not be rewarded more points. Walgreens is a casino that does not want to lose. Here's one for Johnson & Johnson. When you spend $12, you'll get back 3,000 points. And it's usually they'll give you a number of some sort, like you have to spend so much to get the amount of points. So hopefully that is crystal clear and awesome. And commit that one to memory, guys. It will help you out greatly in the future. And read tags when you're at your store. Now, in closing, guys, one thing I do want to encourage, especially for newbies or people that just want to learn how to coupon and save a little bit of money for your family, do not be shy to look stuff up on Google. Sometimes, especially if you have very basic or you just don't have a very good understanding of couponing. It does take a little while to grasp it. Again, with the driving analogy, you didn't learn how to drive in one day. Unless you're some super learner, then you'll probably pick everything up quickly. But do not be shy to use Google, especially for very obvious questions. For example, with coupon lingo, we use a lot of lingo with this hobby. Your mileage might vary. Look it up. It means, because I have it in my store, you might not have it in your store. Don't be shy to look up some acronyms so you're not asking questions, especially with larger accounts. They probably will not have time to answer every single person personally. And if you're taking advice from somebody else in the comments who might also be in your situation and not really know what's what, just do your homework. It takes 20 seconds to do, and it is worth your time to invest it to learn this hobby that will save your family hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to talk about are basic matchups that are seen over on Instagram. So if you follow me over there, I know that a lot of people love my Walgreens and Rite Aid matchups. Here's a basic one. So let's just go through this line by line. It is for the Oreo Milka Bars. They are 75 cents. There is a 55 center found in the SS of 1104, which is your smart source of November the 4th of 2018. After you use one of those coupons, guys, it drops it down to 20 cents out of pocket. Basic math. So if you are still confused by this, what I would recommend before you direct message or, what you should do is this. On your smartphone, use your calculator, take 75 cents, subtract it by 55 cents, and try and figure out where I'm getting out these numbers. Alternatively, if that's not your speed, grab an old-fashioned pad of paper and a pen and do the math that way. You will get your answer a lot quicker and faster than sending me, 10 to 15 direct messages about not understanding where I'm getting the 20 cents. And it's just a way also as a student, you can be in on some of this stuff and figure out where I'm getting the numbers and how this works and just the basic math of couponing. Very easy to do. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.